Join me as we take on another product review, this time of the Reax Tasker Boots. So I recently picked up a new pair of motorcycle boots. I had a pair of motorcycle boots a while back and then got out of the game for a little while and was wearing a pair of combat boots that basically was left over from my military service. As you can imagine, they're pretty much worn out and falling apart. So we have a suitable replacement here in the Reax Tasker Boots. As you can see here, these this is what it is right here. It's a protective waterproof boot specifically made for motorcycle riding, which is exactly what we need here. These will be the brown boots, not the black ones. I could have gotten the black ones, but I wanted something a little bit different and didn't necessarily scream, hey, I'm a motorcycle boot. So this is what I picked up. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. See. So here they are. It's a great looking boot. So great things about this boot that I can already see. First of all, solid construction, really feels firm in my hand. Definitely have a firm toe here. Got the extra leather layer right here, so it provides some protection. You can see we've got some eyelets here. We got the hook eyelets towards the top, make it a little bit easy to get on and off. Right here, this is not solid leather. We'll get into that in just a moment, but definitely not solid leather. So hopefully this thing will breathe a little bit more. And as far as the welt goes, or the tread goes, boot tread's a nice looking, pretty solid tread pattern here. So pretty conventional, almost like a pair of Timberlands or something like that, really. So I'm liking what I see here so far. So nice brown leather color. Again, doesn't necessarily scream that, hey, I'm a motorcycle boot. So maybe a little bit more stylish than just your standard black boot. So love the fact that it comes in a brown color and you're not just stuck with the color black. So nice looking pair of boots here. And let's try them on. So they're good about, I don't know, 6 inches or so from the welt all the way to the top of the boot. So doesn't come up a super long distance, but will give you some good ankle protection, looks like. I'm just feeling this here. There's a puck right here. So protect your ankle bone on this side. Let's see, I feel another puck right here. So on this side of the boot, you can kind of see the outline of it right here. Definitely protect this side. And there's this is actually a rubber material here. This isn't leather, so okay. So yeah, I already can, just sticking my hand in the boots, I can feel there's a couple pucks on each side. Get all this paper out of here. Of course, I got a big old foot, so let's see if we can get this in here. And the thing is, so this Reax boot, it's a store brand of cycle gear. This is where I got these from, is Cycle Gear. I think you got the 3 companies there that are pretty much all owned by the same parent company, Revzilla, Cycle Gear, and I think it's J&P Cycles. So any one of those retailers, that's where you'll find this particular boot. Like I said, I think this is one of their in-house brands. So let me get this unlaced here. All right, like I said, you got the eyelets here, so you can just hook those, or the hook eyelets, so you can just get those around. And let's try this on real quick. So initial thoughts, I just slipped this on. I wear a size 13 boot. This is fitting pretty true to size. And what's great about this is I just kind of just slid my foot in here and it fits really tightly all around the foot, not in an uncomfortable way, but it just feels really snug. So I feel like there's not a lot of room to slip around. If you do end up going down with this boot on, it'll stay in place, won't move very much, and will give you the protection that you need. As I said a moment ago, there's this puck right here that's in the side of the boot. It fits well over my ankle bone, so there's that. That should protect me in the event of a crash or anything like that. And this material here, it definitely feels like an abrasion resistant type of canvas. And you know, if you stick your hand down in here, there is a leather lining on the inside, but the exterior is that canvas material, so it ought to breathe a little bit maybe during the summer where it won't be so hot. And the cool thing about the left boot specifically is they've got this little piece of leather here, the extra layer right there for the gear shift. So if you do have a toe shift where you got to shift up and down, that's going to protect that boot there. It gives you a little bit of a wear patch to use as you're shifting up and down. But let me get this thing laced up and we'll put it on the rest of the way and see how it goes. Okay, so got the boot laced up all the way. Again, feels snug, but doesn't feel overly tight, doesn't hurt, isn't so terrible. I can flex my ankle pretty well still, so you can shift, do whatever you need to do. This is, of course, a brand new boot, so probably will need some break-in time there, but can still flex my ankle. And if I had the kind of bike where I had to shift up, I don't think that would be an issue. So yeah, do that quite well. And here's the great thing about these boots, right? So aside from my very ostentatious and gaudy looking carpet, you know, this picture doesn't look too bad. I'm sitting here looking at the boot and looks basically like, you know, I might have a pair of Timberlands on or something of that nature, but it doesn't scream, you know, biker dude or anything else like that. You know, I'm just sitting here looking at it. It's a pretty dang good looking boot, especially a pair of jeans over it. You know, doesn't look too terribly bad. And I didn't even cinch the laces up really as far as they'll go. So you could probably cinch up the laces a little bit more and get it just a little bit more snug. And the break is about right here on my pants. So it breaks, allows the pants to break in the right place, and overall it looks like a pretty decent boot. So, and the thing about motorcycle boots too is that you can, you know, you can have a pair of boots that are great for motorcycle riding, and then you have a pair of boots that's good for walking around in all day. That was the thing with me wearing my military boots, is that I could walk around in them all day. We're not uncomfortable or anything like that. I traded off the protective qualities of a dedicated motorcycle boot because I wanted to be able to walk around. I know that probably wouldn't help me if I ever went down, but you know, I was comfortable in walking around and it was great off the bike. These, I feel, would be just as comfortable walking around off the bike than they are being protective on the bike. So all in all, I don't think you're really trading anything off here. They feel pretty good, but you know, you could always, if you get these and you end up not being able to walk around and don't like the way they fit, you can always throw a pair of tennis shoes in the trunk or in the saddlebags or whatever and move on. So that does it for this review of the Reax Tasker boots. They're great. I love them so far. Of course, I've only been wearing them for about 15 minutes, so definitely have to do a follow-on video later to let you know how they continue to fit and how they feel. But I'm comfortable walking around the house here with a pair of brand new boots, you know, typically a pair of brand new boots will hurt your feet, but these, not really. So definitely enjoying it. Would definitely recommend picking up a pair. These retail for about $170 right now in January of 2024. Don't know what it's going to be like by the time you watch this video, but great pair of boots, love them. This is again a brand that's typically carried by Cycle Gear, Revzilla, and J&P Cycles. So you'll have to shop one of those outlets in order to get them, but definitely recommend picking up a pair if you're in the market for new motorcycle boots. Definitely an upgrade in safety from what I was wearing before. So, and I'm all about wearing all that gear all the time. So that's good, good for me. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out the other videos I have, more product reviews. I'll be doing some motorcycle vlogs here shortly. And so I'll see you on the next one.